The coronavirus emergency. 32 states plus the District of Columbia are now reporting an increase in cases. The total number in the U.S. nearing 7 million. And the CDC is forecasting that the death toll will climb to 226,000 by mid-October. Whit Johnson is tracking the new developments. Good morning, Whit.
George, good morning to you. The issue of trust is front and center when it comes to a new vaccine, with more Americans worried about the possibility of politics interfering with the science. New York and a handful of other states are taking matters into their own hands, planning to conduct their own reviews of any new vaccine before it goes public.
This morning, the nation's top infectious disease expert says he will fully support safety guidelines for a COVID-19 vaccine set by the FDA.
If the FDA career scientists, if they look at it and say, we really feel strongly we should go this way, I would back the scientists.
This coming a day after President Trump raised the possibility the White House could step in and overrule the FDA if the agency came up with stricter standards. Most of the scientists and doctors on the president's task force warn a vaccine before Election Day is extremely unlikely. The FDA promising earlier this week all vaccine decisions it makes will be based on safety and effectiveness standards, not politics. New York and at least 5 other states and D.C. saying they will conduct their own review of any vaccines that are approved by the federal government, even if that means a delay in distribution.
Frankly, I'm not going to trust the federal government's opinion, and I wouldn't recommend to New Yorkers based on the federal government's opinion.
And now White House Task Force Coordinator Dr. Deborah Birx is speaking out, saying she is not planning on leaving her job after rumors surfaced saying she was unhappy with her role on the team.
Do I look like a person that's diminished? And we're in the middle of a pandemic that's affecting Americans. And as an American, I think I can do the best service to my country right now by serving in this role.
Across the country, cases of COVID-19 are on the rise in 32 states, as a new study from the CDC suggests young adults appear to be driving the recent community spread. Looking at southern states over the summer, finding that increases in positive cases among 20 to 39-year-olds came days before increases in those older than 60. The city of Boulder now banning both indoor and outdoor gatherings for groups of any size for 18 to 22-year-olds after it found that nearly 80% of recent COVID cases in town were affiliated with students at the University of Colorado Boulder. And a community in Iowa devastated by the death of Julie Ebel, a local activist devoted to helping the homeless, the Sioux City resident diagnosed with COVID-19 just last week.
It doesn't care who you are. It doesn't care who your family is. It doesn't care if you have children at home. None of that matters because it can affect you in the drop of a dime.
A painful time for so many across the country. We're also learning about a new large-scale study out of Houston. It hasn't been peer-reviewed yet, but it found that the COVID-19 virus has already mutated multiple times, perhaps making it even more contagious now. However, so far, no evidence that it's more deadly.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.